And now, your weather authority. Sponsored by Red Pest Solutions, celebrating 70 years.
Well, good morning, South Mississippi. Happy Thursday. I really had to think about what day it was earlier, a second ago. But I've been saying Thursday all day. It feels right. It is. And we're still in winter. Still felt like that way this morning. We officially begin spring tomorrow, but this high pressure is going to start moving away. We've already been subtly warming with southerly winds picking up in the afternoon. Now this high's back right on top of us. The winds are all kind of weird right here, but you can see that overall counterclockwise flow, or clockwise. Man, I've been off today. Either way, that moves off towards the south and the east eventually, and that southerly wind picks back up. And that's one reason why you're seeing such warmer conditions just upstream of us here. You know, we're still sitting in 43 for what it feels like right now with our chilly air and a little bit of a breeze going on. But over here you see much more in the way of upper 40s and 50s because this is all going to start inching our way, making our subtle warming trend of the last couple of days a little less subtle heading into the next few mornings, jumping up a good 20 degrees in just like two mornings coming up here. So right now it's looking pretty good though. You can see some clouds off in the distance, overhead blue sky and sunshine. Yesterday was partly cloudy to mostly cloudy through most of the day, and then right before sunset cleared up nicely. Now we're looking at pretty calm, beautiful conditions as we look southwestward here from the Scarlet Pearl into Keesler Air Force Base there, which is looking mighty nice. I-10 traffic seems to be flowing smoothly. A pretty good day. Nothing weather-wise really to bother you out there. Temperature-wise, we're at 40 for our low this morning, which you see is well below that 52-degree normal, but we're going to get right back to where we should be this afternoon. Low 70s, mostly sunny skies, a pretty nice day out there to finish off winter. Almost a tale of two seasons. The morning was firmly winter. This afternoon will be much more spring-like, and then we head to almost mid-spring by the weekend and the start of next week. Right now, though, the coolest conditions are over here in Bay St. Louis at 39. Everybody else jumping back up into those 40s, and I'm sure that one will catch up. I think it just kind of only updates every couple of hours. So it looks like it's lagging behind, but it'll catch up. Either way, we're looking at low 70s across the board today, mid 70s in our warmer locations with mostly sunny skies, even warmer than it was yesterday, and that's a trend that continues. But I mentioned earlier, it becomes a little less subtle. This morning was down to 40. I expect to be 52, so jumping from well below that normal to right at where it should be heading into tomorrow morning. And then it keeps warming from there. Still warming through the weekend and into the start of next week, getting our mornings pretty much where our afternoon was yesterday, low 60s, which is quite the turnaround, gotta say. So either way, this high lingers for a little bit the next couple of days and then finally starts to drift off towards the south and the east, eventually bringing this return flow that's a lot stronger to the west of us in our direction, especially as a couple of fronts come just close enough to increase that, but don't move through the area and don't come close enough to give us much more than a little pop of cloud cover and no rain. But as we head into the start of next week, we eventually see this front moving towards us, so that warmth maximizes right as we're heading into Monday, and then we finally see that pass through. It's just not a very strong front, not looking like it's going to bring much in the way of active weather or storms, but does bring a slight cool down. So looking at your AFS Groundwork 7-day forecast, you can see those mornings jumping from today's 40 to 60 here, just as we head through the weekend, and almost 60 there for Saturday morning. Afternoons keep getting warmer and warmer with mostly sunny skies all the way up to 82 there by Monday before we take a step back.